We need to take action now on climate change. Coal is the dirtiest of fuels, and we cannot have another coal-fuelled power station in this country.
But the people who are building it say it's going to be cleaner carbon, they're going to cut emissions by 2 million tonnes. That's like taking 500,000 cars off the road, they say.
Which isn't that much in the face of the carbon emission reductions that we've made commitments to. E.ON is just after the profits it can get without any respect for the environment. And what we need to see is massive investment in renewables.
Mel, one of the things that we know is the plant, they're saying they're going to be producing power from coal more cleanly than ever before. We're also hearing that they're going to be working within the carbon limits that are set down for Europe. Now, that's quite a lot of progress. Why is that not enough for you?
Burning coal is putting massive amounts of carbon emissions into the atmosphere, and we need to reduce our emissions, not increase them.
But there needs to be a mix. That's what the power industry says. I mean, coal produces something like 33% of our power at the moment. Renewables, only between 4 and 10%. So there is a great gap there which needs to be filled with existing technology.
There's not an energy gap, there's an investment and imagination gap. And that's where renewables come in. The Camp for Climate Action is supported by scientists across the world. Jim Hansen of NASA has written specifically to Gordon Brown to say, don't build Kings North, it's a bad idea. And when we have scientists like that supporting what we're saying...
So, but where does all the energy then come from for the fact that in this country we need to keep the lights on, we need to keep the energy going? Where does that come from?
In this country, we actually waste more electricity than any other country in Europe. So what we need to see is increased efficiency and reduced demand first. The Poiri report came out just on Friday, and it says that there is no need for us to have coal power in this country to fulfil our energy needs.
Now you're saying, or some of the protesters are saying, that they will stop this operating for good in the course of this protest. You're prepared to break the law?
We're absolutely prepared to break the law because, you know, people have through centuries. 100 years ago, if women hadn't broken the law, I wouldn't have the vote.
But you could get arrested because you're under bail conditions for another involvement in another incident as well. That doesn't worry you?
It does worry me, but I'm prepared to do this. As a group of us are, we will breach bail tomorrow to go to the climate camp because we need to be there, we need to tackle this.